Yeah, I mean, I already know the question can be what was the difference between the first half and second half, and I would love to be able to answer that for you, but I can't. Other than we had no emotion to us in the second half. Guys didn't respond to timeouts or being coached. And so clearly at halftime I said something that hurt us. You know, as a head coach, I always want to take the blame for those things, like what was the reason for the way we came out in the second half. And so, you know, our halftime just wasn't what it needed to be.
I was asking Drew about this. Lundblade came out in the second half and he got going from three. Is it something they did a little bit different offensively, or did it come back to maybe not picking him up like you guys had done?
Yeah, we had good emotion, we had good energy in the first half, and we didn't in the second half. And you know, it was almost just a complete mirror image of the game at their place. They were up 12 at half. We came out, tied the game up. I mean, just very quickly. And we talked about that at halftime, and we just didn't respond. We didn't respond. We were stuck in mud. I think it hurt Kennard to sit on the bench for a long time in the first half. He never really got in the flow of the game, and you know, so that didn't help. And I wish I had explanations for it, but I don't.
The offense in the first half, 12 assists on 16 baskets. Second half, it seemed like the ball got pounded to the floor a lot.
Oh, I mean, all we did was stand around. We didn't cut. I mean, it was a mess. It was a complete mess. We played with no pace. But when you're not getting stops, you can't get pace. And we don't know who's supposed to throw the ball in. We're walking the ball off the floor. All the things that we don't want to do, we did in the second half. A lot of defensive mistakes. And then, you know, when we did make a miss, there were several times the second chance points killed us.
Now, Coach, last week after UIC, you guys said that you guys kind of have like a new identity, you know, winning a lot of games in the past month. So how do you not let this game affect the confidence of the players?
Yeah, I mean, that's up to the players, you know, how they're going to respond. Now it's 2 losses in a row. We've had 2 teams sweep us now. It depends on how much it bothers them. It won't matter what I say at this point. We're enough into the season that as a coaching staff, we got to trust our players. Like, it's your team now. You know what to do, and you will either show up or you won't. You know, it's our job to get them ready. And so we'll as a coach staff, we'll look at that, and that'll be the first thing we'll talk about, the mistakes we made as a coaching staff. And we'll always go to the players with that. You know, there's plenty of blame to go around, that's for sure. But I've not been more disappointed this year than after this one.
Damian Sipp obviously kept them out tonight. That just kind of come down to, was that a game time decision, warm-ups? How did that shake down?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he just didn't feel like he could go full.